Ooh! The main name of the game sounds like a Thaumaturge. I feel like I have that Thaumaturge. Ooh. Holy shit. I regret not buying candies so much. Oh my god. Oh, I want candy. I want cinnamon buns and banana chips and pizza and vanilla cream, donuts. Oh shit. Man, I'll be honest, we'll see. We'll see if we manage the full stream today. I'm so tired. No, I don't want Ben and Jerry's. I want... When it comes to ice cream... Oh my god, I want fucking ice cream, bro. I have a couple that I like buying. But it's all the tubs that you get at Coop. I don't know what brand that is. Sia. Is that what the fuck that is? Yes. Sia. Yeah. I don't know what else do they have. Pistache is fucking good. Yeah, those are the best ones. I prefer the pad on Mjölkchoklad, but the punch rosin is fucking good. Oh my god, ice cream. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry looking at these. I mean, I could like a good just like vanilla with some chocolate too. That's honestly pretty good. But I'm a big fan of pear. Oh my god. Yeah. Glass. Apelsin. Oh my god. We don't have most of these. We have like vanilla, chocolate, punch rosin. We have the paddle one. I don't think they even stock these. Is that ice cream and raisins? No, it is ice cream and raisins, yeah, but it also has punch. Now, what is punch? Well, that's a good question. punch is a type of liquor. Arak. Arak in English is arak. Yeah. I don't know if you guys use that for like anything at all. But yeah, that's what it is. It's good. It tastes a little bit like a very nice liquor, like alcohol, except no alcohol. And it just tastes kind of, I don't know. Oh my god, ice cream. I feel like something is wrong. I don't know what it is though. Anyway. Yeah, I think it's very Swedish. I mean, it's not, because it's made from like things that don't exist in Sweden, I think. Now I want memma. What the fuck is memma? Best ice cream after bote. One you always got as a child with 3 flavors, green, pink, and white. Yeah, that one's good. I mean, that's just strawberry, vanilla, and pear. Looks like chocolate pudding, but tastes like shit. Then why is it good? Man, what is this shit? Is what? Oh, it's Finnish. Memma. Oh, yeah. Memmi. What is it made out of? Water, rye flour, grind, malted rye, salt, dried, ground, Seville orange zest. That's like a bunch of, like, rest products. Like you made it out of a random goop from your factory. It looks terrible. Hey, I don't know, maybe it's good. Taser, okay. Memma. Beställ. You can buy it on Ica. Inför påsken, yeah. Yeah, we definitely do not have that here. First time I thought I was buying chocolate pudding and was like, what the fuck is this? But now I kind of like it. Fair enough. What's the Thaumaturge? It's a point-and-click adventure game with JRPG combat made by Polish people. So it's super janky. Okay, we have to go visit Rasputin. Because I just subdued another Pokemon. Oh, he is... Where is he? Seven Powazkowska Street. It's extremely janky, but it's got kind of a nice atmosphere. Okay, where do you want me to go? Oh, the Powazki. It's at the cemetery. It is very grim. But I like that. I don't like when games are not grim. Like, I want them to be serious. So I find that refreshing. That it's actually not just a joke. Yeah. They live here.
Mr. Shitsky.
Shitsky?
Is Rasputin here?
Why'd you call me?
Sadly, yes.
I don't try to understand why so little games try to be serious. Because it's hard. It's much harder. Because then you have to actually craft an entire setting that makes sense. If you make something silly, then you can just make like an idea. And you don't need to have any like internal logic really.
It's good to see you. Unless I'm mistaken and you've come with something unpleasant.
Actually, I don't feel great.
Let's see what you've brought with you this time. Close your eyes and focus on my words. Concentrate on my voice. Relax and focus within yourself. Follow my voice inside yourself.
The Mario games take themselves seriously. Are you sure about that? About us?
I don't see him, but I can sense.
Pidgey!
So that's how you want to play.
That chirping of his is unbearable.
Do you hear him? Good. That means you can locate him. Point him out to me. Focus on his song and show me where he's hiding. You have him.
So it was that easy. That was it.
You look better. You slept a long time.
Yes, it feels that way. What year is it?
Still 1905. Yet time flows on inexorably.
Alright, that's it.
No, I won't bother you. We can talk next time.
The Narazinski door is always open to you.
Alright. We got the next guy. That was it. Alright. Now we level his path up to catch up. There. Body stiffening. Reduces inflicted damage by 50%. Oh, is that a debuff? Yeah. You apply the debuff to someone else. Lowers taken damage from every attack by 4. That's a lot. What is this? Thoughtful development. Okay. I feel like these attacks, the slow attacks, are borderline useless. Like you only use them if you have to, almost. Do I put like a debuff on it? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. I guess we go and do the soiree. I don't know if this is like time sensitive. Oh, the WAS headquarters is here. Do we go there and confront those guys, I guess?
Fill out forms A1, B, and D12. Pay the entry fee.
Hey, he's a magician!
Who's the head of this shithouse?
I am Włodzimierz Konieczny, chairman of the Warsaw Anti-Thaumaturge Society. And you
Gee.
are either extremely insolent or stupid to come here, Tempermancer.
We are G. So Z's are like a G. What Gmirch? What Gmirch? I can't really figure out if we are Gmirch. What Gmirch? If the Z's and the C's have different pronunciation at different, like, Get them sorted. Start with a polite conversation.
Let's talk like civilized people.
You can't talk to magicians. They're non-human like the vampires prowling the cemetery.
What do you want?
I demand an apology. My beloved Papa's grave has been desecrated.
I won't apologize for anything. We combat black magic, which is a noble cause.
Either you apologize, or I'll smash your face in.
Valdush, let's go. There's no point.
Please.
Did you come here to ruin me?
Yes.
And now I'll take a look around. Don't try any tricks. I felt something. Where is it?
Did I? My Noble Way manuscript. Chapter 1, Awakening. The desire to make the world a better place and to care for the weak should be everyone's main goal in life. It was no different for me. From an early age, I felt that I was destined for great things, although my mission would not be easy, and the road to my goal would lead through thorns and rocks. However, when I discovered the centuries' hidden truth about where all the suffering of humanity comes from, I could not remain indifferent. I decided to fight for the happiness of ordinary folk, and once and for all get rid of Thaumaturges, also known as Temperomancers. Temperomancers. I don't know. Temperomancers? 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 Thaumaturges, the dregs of society with minds twisted by black magic, take revenge on random people for ill-perceived harm. They manipulate, corrupt minds, and poison souls, and all this is done in order to take twisted pleasure from the misfortune of simple people, and to achieve their ever-present goal, to assume total control over the world. That's real. That's true. The main character literally admitted this earlier. Oh, my word is too low? Oh. Really? I can't get more word, because word is this bitch. That means we should probably come back later, and not actually confront him right now. Crumpled letter. World Anti-Thaumaturgy Society. London, 53/4 Knightsbridge. What the fuck does that mean? To Mr. Wiodzimirc... Wiodzimirc? Konieczny... Wiodzimirc? Konieczny... Wiodz... Konieczny pronunciation.
Konieczny.
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 Koneczny.
Konieczny.
Konieczny.
Konieczny. Wiodzimirc. Wiodzimirc. Konieczny. So I think like the CZ is like its own thing compared to just a C or just a Z. Koniecz. So the CZ is like a ch. While the Z here is Wiodzi. Włodzimierz. Konieczny. Konieczny. Thank you for your letter. We have read the report on the activities of the Warsaw Society and are impressed by the enthusiasm with which they are carried out. To answer your main question, unfortunately, despite our shared goals, we do not see the possibility of cooperation between us and incorporation of the Warsaw Society into our structures as a local branch of the WAS. Our organization would never go so far as to incite violence on this scale. We also believe that thaumaturgy can be cured, and this is the strategy we have adopted to fight back. We hope that the Warsaw Society will also someday mature to such conclusions. Sincerely, George Kenneth Carlyle. See, that's much easier. Why don't they have names like that? President of the World Anti-Thaumaturgy Society. Translated by Janina Chizikovna. 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 Yeah, the CZ is like a chi. C pronounced as chi. Z pronounced as J. Povna. My mom's side of the family is Polish. I never learned though. Sounds like it looks. Yeah, sure.
Czyzykowska.
Chizikowska. Chizikovna. Okay.
Czyzykowska.
Chizikowska. Letter from a Prussian official. A letter from a Prussian official expressing gratitude for providing valuable information and mentioning the money Włodzimierz received for his help. I think with the Y, it's like Russian bl or Ukrainian ny. Yeah, you think I know what the fuck that is? Might as well be typing out kanjis there, dude. Conventions of the Masters of Thaumaturgy. Conventions of the Masters of Thaumaturgy, and an appendix, the basic dangers caused by thaumaturges and how to defend against them. The darkness engulfs our land gradually, first hiding in corners and alleys, to soon break out into the daylight, strong and unhindered. Therefore, we are giving the readers this document, which will reveal to everyone the truth about what thaumaturgy is and what threat it poses to the human race. In the subsequent chapters, the following topics will be described in detail. Preface. What we should know about thaumaturges. Thaumaturge physiology, skull shape, and predisposition to black magic. Part 1. Conventions of Thaumaturge's secret meetings. Appendix 1. On the power over minds, charms, hypnosis, and how to defend against them. 2. Victims of thaumaturges. Statistics. 3. Thaumaturgy as a source of disease and pestilence in humans and animals. 4. Rituals and kidnapping of children. 5. Dealings with the serpent people. 6. Spells, incantations, and amulets against thaumaturgy. We encourage you to study this book carefully. A well-known enemy poses a far lesser threat. I think with the Y, it's like Russian, yeah, it's like combining the vowels from English push it. Just the vowels drop all consonants. I don't know, if I think about this too much, my brain's gonna explode. I don't have that much brain power today. I can bet this one will be the prettiest of all. Reluctance stood in the way of finishing the work on time. Misconceptions about the task caused frustration. Skeptical person. I imagine we will find the fourth Pokemon at the soiree.
Hello.
Hello. Can I help you?
Mieczysława. Mieczysława.
Do you roam cemeteries and fight vampires too?
What? No, I'm new here. They've only had me paint some banners for now.
I've seen them. I can tell you're talented.
It's just doodling.
I won't bother you anymore.
There was something about a subtle thread of the interlocutors. Something. I don't know what that was. But we shall return. Alright, let's go to the soiree. There are still a bunch of other things we can go to, but none of it is actually interesting. It just gives you XP. So I don't know how much I want to, like, 100% everything. Because it doesn't seem like leveling up actually, like, makes you that much stronger. In reality. Like, so far I got, like, +4 hit points and 1 focus from all my levels. So it's mostly just about having all of the levels so that you can actually read traces.
Liga?
Yes?
I'll get going.
Yep. Wasn't there a guy on Twitter named Victor or something that went to war with the anime avatars? Yeah. Yeah. I don't remember much about it though.
Well,
He had a beard.
I don't know.
I see you went to a barber. That's something at least.
Recently I met a bearded guy who's not especially fussy about his appearance. And yes, people welcome him everywhere with open arms anyway.
Maybe he's a natural charmer. I've heard that can get you into the Imperial even without a tailcoat.
Very funny.
Are you getting dressed so we can go, or have you changed your plans?
I think the main character's voice actor is actually like pretty good, except that the way he like reads and delivers things sometimes makes him feel like a fucking AI voice actor. So it's to the point where I can't tell if he's actually AI or not.
Yes, let's go and see if I do fit in.
In that case, I'll go get changed too. Look at you. And here I worried I was the only one who looked good in trousers. Very chic choice.
Thank you. You look fantastic.
Thank you. You think Papa would be mad that we're going to a party right after his funeral?
I hope so.
Victor.
He could have kept from losing the Black Grimoire. Are we ready?
Yes, the carriage is waiting.
He sounds like John Malkovich in The New Pope. I don't know what that means. But maybe.
Welcome to the Imperial Hotel. How may I help you?
Ligia Szulska, here on the invitation of Svetlana Rumiantseva.
Yes, we are expecting you, of course. The soiree is taking place in apartment 237, second floor. I wish you a thrilling and successful evening.
I'm impressed. How did you sort that out?
Our name still means something. Let's do our best to keep it that way, all right?
Time for our next Pokemon. They really rushed the Pokemons. I gotta say.
Who are you, my golden slithering friend?
Victor? Victor. Victor! Can you hear me?
Yes, of course.
Of course.
These people are just waiting for us to put a foot wrong, understand? We're walking into the Viper's Den, brother.
I think making a game like this that tries to be like realistic and have like a realistic approach to everything. When it comes to voice actors, I find that to be probably pretty difficult. Because I feel like your choice is like either you just make everyone be British, which is weird, or you have to find good voice actors that have good English, but can also put on a Polish accent, kind of, and also be good voice actors. And it's like, wow. I mean, in The Witcher, they just make them American, right? Well, yeah. Like the people who I don't remember what the countries are called, but the people who come from like the nation that you're in, they all speak American, don't they? I think so. And then what are they called? The Nilfgaardians. They're like French, I think, and have like French accents.
Everything's all right. I just got a little lost in thought. I'll be good, I promise.
But finding good voice actors is
I'm
like
going to hang around
Jesus
here
Christ in the first
longer.
place.
I'll meet you upstairs.
See you there.
Right, let's go looking for things. I heard a long hiss and a rustle of scales. This can only mean one thing. There is a salutor somewhere in the Imperial Hotel and someone with a flaw. Are you okay with American accents in fantasy settings? I don't think it matters that much, but I do think that British accents make more sense in medieval settings. Like, British accents just feel more old-timey, kind of, and therefore I think it's generally a better fit. Generally speaking. But I don't think it matters that much. New Zealand accents are also good for fantasy. Australian, not so much. We belong back. Sion's poster. A poster advertising the mysterious Madame Samira. The poster's surface radiates with the positive emotions of passers-by who've laid eyes on the advertisement, such as curiosity about the mysterious psychic or excitement revealed by a quick heart rate. Apparently Madame's seances are quite popular. Popular. Quite popular. See, those are the kind of things that I'm trying to like. It's not easy trying to exterminate an accent, but you gotta like strangle everything when you're pronouncing American stuff.
Mr. Shulsky?
I didn't expect to see you here, of all places.
You don't know how very flattering that is. And what brings you to the Imperial?
Because in Swedish, everything is extremely sharp and clear. It's exactly like Japanese. It's like Like saying popular in Swedish is just populär, right? So it's very easy for it to just become like popular, which you can kind of say it like that, I think. Popular. But I feel like that's maybe a little bit more British.
I could ask you the same question.
I'm passing the time.
Ah, curious hobby.
I'm simply interested in people.
A doctor, thaumaturge, or policeman could say the same.
Your interest flatters me. Who knows? Maybe the apple hasn't fallen far from the tree, and someday we'll even be friends.
How well did you know my tree?
We enjoyed talking and lending one another a hand.
They can't even pronounce R's? Yeah, that's true, but neither can you guys. R. You can't say R. R. Rumpa. Roligt.
Who did you say you were to my father?
Arriba.
I supported him with good advice. Though truth be told, he rarely needed it. Your father had a gift for making good decisions.
Which of my father's decisions would those be?
Ones that were good for your family. Perhaps we'll have the chance to return to this another time. Goodbye, Mr. Shulsky.
Yes, I'm sure.
I'm not sure yet because I've been like trying to do that the whole time, but I'm trying to not ask things that seems like weird or out of place or whatever. And I really like RPGs that do that. Where, like, Disco Elysium does that, and it's one of the best things about the game, in my opinion. Where...
Thaumaturge never fails me. There is something here.
Just asking everything is bad. Because it makes you look retarded. Because the characters actually, like, care about that. I like that. I like that a lot. Covered by a red cloth with images of constellations, the fabric of the tablecloth is permeated with wariness and nervousness. The emotions are fresh and clear. They've just traveled from Samira's fingertips as she held her palms there to avoid biting her nails from stress. Was it me who had that effect on her? Chopin, F Chopin, mazurka in C sharp minor, I think. Something. Champagne glasses. Empty champagne glasses. The lips that sipped champagne a moment ago kept uttering cutting words of contempt. Someone clearly regrets marrying the alleged idiot Louisa. But I doubt she is the idiot in this relationship. What? Why? He's literally simping from a random trace that he fell from a glass. Have some cognac. Discreet half words, meaningful half smiles and sidelong glances from behind a fan. Merely appearances. The truth is that I've found myself in a den of snakes. People must tread carefully here. But I don't know, like, is this a snake? I mean, I don't know. Is this that? This one has horns, right? Paimon doesn't have horns. So this is another one. This isn't Paimon. I thought we were looking for Paimon. A row of burning candles, probably for an air of mystery. An image emerges from the flames, a hand dancing over the fire, a gaze that follows it, and lips uttering words of anxious excitement, a promise of capturing, the certainty of success. You will be mine. Who is this about? Madame Samira. Oh shit. Still more stuff?
Maybe that's enough. What do you want?
Bird! Quickly jotted
The
words.
trick with entering someone's head. I know one person who can do that.
You're not much of a thaumaturge if you can't. Have you come here to torment me? Unmask me?
I don't see any fun in unmasking you.
So what do you want?
No, the thing! Madame Samira is not only a mysterious psychic, but also a thaumaturge. Aware of the wild Salutor's presence, she wants to capture him for herself, so she's not happy to have another thaumaturge around. She is clearly determined to get the Salutor, which is why she is trying so hard to dissuade me from the hunt.
I think your idea of pretending to be a medium is fantastic.
It sounds like I impress you.
How many people know?
Is that a threat?
Your siren is quite impressive.
Oh,
Flattery will get you nowhere.
Madame, you're being impolite. What about a little competition? We'll see who wins.
I'll pass.
Samira's Salutor looks impressive, to say the least. It's Siren. It matches her mysterious aura. Behind the mysterious guise of Madame Samira is a thaumaturge accompanied by Siren, as intriguing as herself. The role of a psychic allows Samira to freely frequent social gatherings that also lure the Salutors she's chasing.
I noticed a wild Salutor here. I understand your being here has something to do with him in particular.
Keep your nose out of this.
Why?
Because I'm warning you.
What do you know about this Salutor? Do you know its name?
Don't you?
A name doesn't tell us much anyway. All that matters is picking out the person in this crowd with the flaw.
I know perfectly well who carries the flaw. Another reason for you to stay out of it.
The person with the flaw attended the seance, right? So I'm on the right track.
Have you finished?
So should we finish up?
That would be best. And listen to me carefully, Mr. Whatever your name is.
Shulski, but you can call me Victor.
Now, Mr. Shulski, you will vanish like a bad dream, and I will get back to work.
I don't mind most accents, besides orcs in Warhammer 40k. That shit makes me genuinely mad. I don't know what... I consume so little Warhammer, like, I avoid it on purpose. So I'm not really sure what they sound like. But don't they just sound like retards on purpose?
The general says to him, "Tell us something funny." Then Bautsky replies, "General, why don't you shoot a cannon first?" That's a good one. I'll have to tell
Cockney
it
or
tomorrow
what's it
at your
called?
boss.
Okay.
Who might this be joining our conversation?
You know, sir, your face looks familiar to me.
My name is Viktor Shulski.
Ah, yes, I can see something in your eyes. I was sorry to hear about your father.
I'll see you next time, darling. Wonderful party. See you there.
I think I've offended the creme de la creme of Warsaw.
This is hardly the creme de la creme. How do you find my soirée?
Average peasant Londoner. It's funny, right? To say that, because it's like I do think that the London accent is like one of the most peasanty accents in Britain, which is weird because it's the capital, right? So it's like the opposite. That should be like the city accent.
I admit I'm getting reacquainted with the social scene.
You spent a long time traveling, didn't you?
15 years. Over that time, I got used to harsher surroundings.
And believe me, drawing rooms can be just as dangerous as untamed steppes. You've met Anastasia and Marina. What about the others?
How is it, being part of the Tsar's court?
It is a blessing and a curse. Forgive me if I do not elaborate.
I've already met several distinguished guests. Madame Samira definitely stands out.
She is exceptional, isn't she? Her presence is the crowning glory of the evening. Has anyone else caught your eye?
Ivan Konieczkin, for instance. Apparently, he knew
Konieczkin.
How remarkable. I wasn't aware. Konieczkin is something of a secretive person. And have you yet had occasion to meet the debutants of the season?
I'll be sure to seek them out.
This evening, Sofia Skowen herself is to grace us with her presence.
Well, well.
I suggest you move quickly. The competition is fierce.
Competition to what? Hold on, just checking what's going on. Oh. Okay.
The crux of the matter is that I'm here because of my father. You knew him.
That doesn't sound like a question. Of course, I was his customer. I truly am sorry for you, both of you. The death of someone close is always a dreadful blow. Please accept my condolences.
Svetlana Petrovna, I must insist. Can you tell me something more about my father?
Mr. Shulsky, I assure you we have the most delectable vodka. Besides that, I warmly encourage you to join Madame Samira's séance. It will be an unforgettable experience. I wonder, is that truly everything our soirée can offer you?
I've got no choice but to suffer through tonight.
No need to mince words.
What does that mean? The interlocutor's thoughts. Svetlana refuses to talk openly with me. Maybe she is anxious about all the gossip-hungry ears around us. Still, I can feel she wants to tell me something. I should watch her surroundings closely. Maybe I can learn something that way. What's the interlocutor? What the fuck does that mean? Is he talking about the Pokemon? Follow Svetlana's thoughts. What?
I felt something. Where is it?
Tiled stove. There's some soot and remnants of a burned letter on the cast iron. Her usually steady hands were shaking as her eyes followed the written words. He was watching her. She already knew that, but how dare he threaten her? Agitated, she threw the note in the furnace. Too bad she couldn't get rid of the stalker that easily. The remains contained the author's concern about Svetlana's condition, expressed in a seemingly kind-hearted tone. The message ends with a veiled threat foreshadowing a desire to interfere. Travel chest. Time worn, though it looks like new, probably heavy. The chest is kept at the ready. Svetlana's personal items were put into the chest and then removed, all due to her growing anxiety and uncertainty. Should she pack and leave? Again, a restless hand closes the empty chest and decides to keep waiting. Hold on. Goddamn horse messed? Excuse me? Horse messed? What the fuck is that? Horse meat. It's pretty good. I mean, it's alright. Haven't had it in years. The wax has spilled and congealed. Solidified wax carries the memory of honest grief mixed with fear. However, those emotions were quickly concealed with well-practiced composure. This candle is the best farewell to the deceased that Svetlana could afford. The silk is soft and cool to the touch. The fabric carries a memory of yearned-for lightheartedness, passion, and a sense of security. Two passion found solace in each other here. Two people, Svetlana and my father? The silk remembers. It remembers the tentative planning, the recurrent doubts, the peaceful sense that everything was as it should be, and other chaotic thoughts caused by passionate intoxication that I'd rather not know. Yep. String of pearls. One could buy a small town with it. The affection and gratitude of one woman covered by the shame of another. Though an honest gift from the Tsarina, Svetlana feels guilty every time she sees it. All of Svetlana's fears. No wonder Svetlana was reluctant to talk. If she's afraid of someone watching her closely, especially if that someone knows a lot about her, and maybe even her pent-up desire to escape. Besides, she had an affair with my father. Maybe I can make her confide in me. Then I'll ask her about what I came here for, the Black Grimoire. Excuse me, madame. I have gleaned that you banged my father. Oh, she left?
Here you are.
Hello, Zorkal.
Gentlemen, meet my brother.
Viktor Szulski.
The last Shulsky to wear trousers. You don't know that. Miss Ligia could yet produce an heir to the fortune.
Maybe even with me, if she doesn't tell my wife.
But let's talk like men. You intend to take over your father's company, correct?
Mention Puchalski's wife. Wait, what is this?
Gentlemen, my sister knows what she's doing. Across the world, women rule over entire societies, like Great Britain. Do you remember Queen Victoria?
I suppose it's true what they say about you.
I'm a simp.
Yes? What's that?
I'm a simp.
You've lost your mind.
Thank you. I've worked long and hard at that.
Good luck with your business, miss.
I almost feel sorry for them.
Have I crossed the line?
Nonsense. You know, thank you for believing in me, especially in front of other people. It means a lot. Any progress with Svetlana?
I've taken a long, deep look at Samira. She's no medium. Samira is a thaumaturge on the hunt.
On the hunt?
Madame has spotted a salutar that's attached to one of the guests.
What kind of salutar?
Remember those fairy tales Mother used to read us? And the legend of the golden snake?
Yes, Veles.
Yes. I'm glad you're here.
Are you also hunting for him?
I admit I like to have him. I haven't made up my mind.
Be careful.
I am. That's why I haven't made up my mind.
His name is Veles. Veles, the Slavic lord of the underworld, the god of wealth, a schemer. The soiree gives him the perfect conditions for feeding, goading, and plotting. Hold on. This game doesn't let me alt-tab without it pausing.
Unfortunately, Svetlana doesn't want to breathe a word of it.
I'm sure she doesn't trust you. In company like this, that speaks well of her.
Why the cold shoulder, Ligia?
I've never liked her. Her manner gets under my skin. I've heard she's a dreadful schemer.
I'd better change the subject. Guess who I ran into again? All mysterious and carved up.
Ivan Konieczkin?
What do you know about him?
Not much. He was an acquaintance of Papa's. Well, in theory, it's thanks to him that we're here.
What? Ligia?
I know that nothing comes for free, but he really didn't want anything.
Yeah, he looks like a real altruist. You enjoying yourself in this Viper's den?
The vodka is quite tolerable. I'm observing my own brother taking out his anger on ordinary mortals.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm going.
All right. Did Svetlana leave?
I was looking for you.
Do you smoke, Mr. Shulsky?
I've quit.
In light of our approaching conversation, why don't we dispense with the pleasantries? Call me Svetlana.
Victor.
Ask.
The burned note. Who sent it? I only sensed underhanded kindness.
Da, the Ochrana. I don't know which one of them exactly, if that's what you're asking. I've worked hard at it.
The Ochrana?
It stands for Отделение по охранению общественной безопасности и порядка. In other
I'm gonna
words,
sneeze.
the secret police.
I know what they are. I'd like to know what they want.
Knowledge. The Tsar's eyes and ears must be on guard. They infiltrate not only the city, but most importantly, the court. And me and my soirees too, I'm sure.
When did you receive this note?
A few weeks ago, back before your father.
I see. You two had an affair.
Two grown-up, lonely people found momentary comfort in each other's arms. But romance wasn't behind that relationship. It was just that we were both looking in the same direction.
What do you mean by looking in the same direction? That large travel chest. You changed your mind.
About whether or not to pack. Right then, I wanted to escape badly, but that would have had its own consequences. In this game of false appearances, I'm the best.
I still don't know how this lovely note ended up in your hands. But in addition, I found a lovely strings of pearls, and on it, your feelings of guilt.
Your power is terrifying. Do you know that?
Your feelings of guilt. Do they have something to do with the Romanov court?
With the whole empire. Ruski mir im podawaj. We, the establishment, perceive the need for change. We want reform. The Colossus is already teetering, but if it falls... La guillotine, mon chéri. But I want to live, Victor. Ideally, closer to the west.
Tsarina Alexandra gave you those pearls. You two are close.
I am her confidant. I could call her my friend. I see how much she devotes to her family and the nation.
Yet something has changed. Where was my father in all this?
Willingly or otherwise, he was part of the establishment that wanted change and could see revolution before it arrived.
The Ochrana knew about you, hence the note.
They must have noticed something. Isn't it time you told me why you really came to my soirée?
I hoped you might know something about the Black Grimoire. My father left it to me in his will, but the grimoire has gone missing.
No. And the collapsed building? Have you been there?
There's nothing there.
My dear boy, I know nothing about Stanisław's book. I'm sorry, but I can't help you there. But I will not let you leave empty-handed. I strongly believe that there's one place you ought to visit. What you find there belongs to you.
Thank you.
No, thank you for listening.
Interlocutor's thoughts. Something, something. Follow her thoughts. Here? Father's letters to Svetlana were very tender and romantic. I would not have expected this from him. If these letters had fallen into the wrong hands, they could have done a lot of damage to the lovers. Okay.
Veles. Don't run away.
Splendid ladies, distinguished gentlemen, the hour is at hand. With lights dimmed and the curtains drawn, the souls of the dead slowly gather among us. On their command, I will give the chosen among you a tarot card as your invitation to the table.
For you, sir?
I thought he gave me a pistol. Tarot card number 0, the Fool. The card almost burns with the emotions left on it. The Thaumaturge must have put all the hostility she could summon into the card. Hostility toward me. Maybe I will join the seance soon, if only out of spite.
Fool. Our dear madame is fooling around and thinks you can scare me off. I'm done wasting time on this.
Let us gather in secret ritual. Let's not keep the souls waiting too long. Let us also make every effort together not to spoil their visit.
Madame Samira asked to cover the windows and dim the lights. The seance requires a certain aura, so the apartment must be kept in darkness until it's over. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Arranging an unruly strand of hair, she was thinking of Theophil Skalski, madly in love with her, willing to do anything for her. So she gave him an impossible task. Trying to comply, he set off for Africa and died tragically, squandering his family fortune. Joy drifts over the mirror's surface. Her heart throbs when everyone is looking, when her name echoes everywhere. Sophia. So what if some lose their heads for her, literally? It only makes for better stories. Full of cigarette butts, the smoking was accompanied by a joyful conversation. Sophia's friends were happy she came with them despite her father's ban. They liked to watch her clever intrigues that provide them with topics for gossip. These cigarette butts have women's lip marks on them. If only their father saw what they were doing. Sophia spreads her wings when she is out of her father's sight. Watching her scheming is sheer pleasure. The wooden armrest looks battered. A frustrating thought penetrated Sergei's mind. As he sat on a chair watching Sophia from afar, why did Sophia suddenly start ignoring him? He would do anything for her if she asked. The problem is that Sophia won't speak at all. She takes no notice of him anymore. Whose traces are we tracking right now? I think we found everything. Sophia.
You are a Thaumaturge, aren't you?
That's right. My name is Viktor Szulski.
Sofia Georgievna Skałon.
How can I help?
My friends and I are just plain Truth Order, and now it's my turn. Won't you dazzle me with your powers?
First, please tell me the rules of this game.
Of course, I'm being silly. After all, you've been away a long time. It's simple. Each player in turn must admit a truth or accept a dare. Anyone who doesn't must drop out of the game and thereby loses. And I don't like to lose.
I would guess that to you, a dare would be the lesser of two evils.
How very perceptive. It involves finding out my comrades' secrets, Irina, Maxim, or Sergei. The trick is that you're cleverer at it than I am.
Your companions don't have anything against a little ruse like this?
It's not deception, it's resourcefulness. In theory, there's no rule against asking for help. Please don't make me beg, Mr. Szulski.
Let me see what I can find. Will any secret do?
Any. I'll wait anxiously for your return.
I'll take a look around.
Jesus. Numerous empty glasses indicate someone here is a fast drinker. Sip by sip, sip by sip. Maxim swigs alcohol as he watches the surroundings, focusing mainly on the ladies and longing for companionship. Irina is looking pretty today. Maxim is lonely, as we all are from time to time. He tries to drown his feelings in alcohol, but the effect is the opposite of his intentions. His attention is drawn by Sofia Skałon's friend, Irina. It stands on the piano, a decorative vase. It stands on the piano, but there are no flowers in it. The vase reflects the vase. Which is it? I think it's a vase. In American. It's a vase. The vase reflects the strong emotions bubbling up in Sergei. Jealousy mixed with fear. Jealousy directed at me, as he considers me his rival. Fear that Sophia will ignore him when I'm around. Me? A very fancy decorative sofa. She sat on the sofa watching the crowd. Usually flirtatious and playful, she felt an overwhelming emptiness at that moment, which was something new for her, a feeling of loneliness, a need to belong. It only lasted a moment. Then she grinned and continued the same old charade. Ways? Boss. That it? Plucked leaves. Someone has nervously plucked palm leaves. Irina wound leaves around her finger with abandon, or plucked them discreetly, immersed in thought. Sophia's charade and maxim. Charade. Sophia's charade and maxim. She might walk up to him, but no, she won't. Hesitant, she eventually failed to make a move. A friend's secrets. Hesitancy prevents Irina from making a decision. She feels torn. She would like to indulge herself and spend some time with Maxim, but she cannot make a move. Thus she is in limbo, going over all possible scenarios in her head. Is that it? Yeah, those were small things.
They're getting impatient. What have you found out?
Miss Irina would like to get to know Maxim better, but she keeps hesitating.
What? She never told me. Some friend she is. And what does our dear Maxim think of that?
Maxim only has one thing on his mind. Miss Irina.
Oh, I knew it!
Oh, I was wondering where you'd gone off to.
Sergei, this is Mr. Viktor Shulsky, a Thaumaturge.
It's a pleasure.
Mr. Shulsky.
Mr. Shulsky and I have completed my extra difficult dirt together.
At your service.
Now time for truth. Are you seeing anyone?
Sophia seems to be toying with me. She keeps boldly asking about my private matters, looking for strength in her impatience. I only wonder if she's toying with Viktor Shulsky, the person or the Thaumaturge.
Maybe we should not reveal all our secrets to one another right away.
Mr. Shulsky, our time is up. Sophia and I must leave for the seance. Madame is waiting.
Thank you once more.
See you. Therefore, Velis chased Sophia Skawan and her floor here. She seemed like such an innocent girl, didn't she? Unless you count sending her admirer on a deadly trip to Africa. If I want to discern that little schemer's flaw, I'll have to join that sepulchral table. Either her scheming or her jealous knight in shining armor will help me identify her flaw.
After the game of Truth or Dare, something flickered around Sophia Scallon, a flaw induced by scheming. It fits. After all, Sophia has a fondness for high society and playing games. The salutor at the Imperial Hotel. Velis, the inciter, is lured by the flaw of the schemer, Sophia Scallon. In order to capture him, I'll have to play by the rules here, which means exposing Sophia to some stirring experience. I sense that a scandal is inevitable.
Is this seat free?
The energy is dissipating. Ladies and gentlemen, I am losing contact with his souls.
Well, it was the souls that chose me after all.
It's true. The gentleman has a card.
Let us lay our hands on the table. Let us allow our minds to liberate themselves from our bodies toward the edges of the world as you know it.
Are you thinking of someone exceptional whom you wish to summon?
Yeah, your mom.
Leave her alone.
Sergei, this has nothing to do with you.
Dear guests, I implore you, the souls.
Is that jealousy I hear?
Stand here, right now!
I accept the challenge right now.
Focus on someone you want to make contact with.
Oh my god.
There is one soul I'd like to summon.
Whom do you mean?
Teofil Skalski. Does that name mean anything to you? The poor man drowned on the way to Africa, didn't he?
No, it wasn't like that. I didn't know he would be killed.
Are you planning a similar fate for Sergei? Anything to stir up a scandal, huh?
Yes, that's why. Because only then you will all see me. The only time anyone shows an interest in me is when something happens around me. Is it such a sin to want to be loved?
The powers you and your kind have are terrifying.
That's why people hate you! That's why my father is cracking down on you!
All that matters is I have what I wanted.
Don't you dare! You were supposed to stay away. I was
never said
supposed
that.
to leave here with Velis.
You already have one.
All that work for nothing.
Spare yourself the trouble. It was a fair fight.
But I don't intend to hold you here. Truth be told, I even feel sorry for you.
What does that mean?
Rid yourself of the pride you've got within. Otherwise, it will lead you to the gallows.
Enough of this. There's a Salitor waiting for me.
Enjoy him, fool.
My snake. What's up? Okay. Attack with Upir to disable. Well, I guess we'll just kill this guy, right? Oh. Something like that. Hopefully... But does it always apply on this guy? I thought it was on a random target, but it seems to always be on the same guy. Or maybe not. It got applied to that guy now. So he's dead already. So... now we just do this. Turns, I guess. I feel like he's not really worth stunning, but... ouch! What does he do? He's just like... Lelek. Bukavac. He's dead. Hold on. Bukavac. Bukavac. And does he reduce my focus? Yeah, he reduces my focus big time. But this guy is dead. So... this guy also needs me to attack with Bukavac. Fuck you. I need to do big attack. And here we can execute him, I think. Ow! And her, we just punch her. Get an Upir heal.
Just wait until Rasputin sees you. Then you'll stop fighting me.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, this evening the souls were particularly restless. Miss Sofia, is everything all right? And you, sir, what can you tell us?
I feel like shit.
I have to explain myself. It was me who provoked the whole situation. Sofia didn't have anything to do with it.
But what was all this for?
What's going on here? The guests are complaining, and with good cause, I see. We're terminating this disaster.
One moment. First, Mr. Shulsky will explain himself.
Turn it against the upper crust and Sophia.
For my own, freely chosen reasons. I was looking for something here, and I found it. I regret that it was at someone else's expense.
Enough wistful chatter. Will the gentleman with a book be leaving peacefully, or should we show him out?
I feel like if you keep spamming proud, it will probably become forced. Like you'll get forced choices that you have to make. That's what I'm expecting.
No need, I can make it to the door.
But we're not there yet, it seems.
Madame, honored guests.
Victor, don't scare me like that.
Mr. Shulsky, are you alright?
I think it's time for us to go.
I'll snug us a carriage.
You'll have a hard time at this hour. I'll drop you off.
See, you can always count on Mr. Konieczkin.
Victor. Thank you. That's very polite.
But it's also like if you do indulge in your pride,
Thank you for an interesting evening.
the pride can also help you. Because sometimes doing like saying prideful things makes enemies run away or like solves the situation. But if you do it too often, then your pride is gonna overtake you and you're gonna like stand up to like an officer and he's gonna shoot you in the face.
I'm sorry it all turned out like this.
Not tonight, please.
Ligia. Good night.
Wait. We don't get the party outfit? Alright. We have to go visit Rasputin, but let's take a look and see if something's changed up here. Doesn't look like it.
I'm about to go deaf. Hello?
Hello? Hello? Victor?
Speaking.
Victor, Uncle Sasha here. How are you? Have you visited your old stomping ground yet?
Yes, I'm fine, thank you. And how are you, Uncle?
I wanted I need your help, boy. It's a very delicate matter. Are you able to find a moment for your uncle?
All right, so where should we meet?
Remember where I took you kids for donuts?
I do.
Let's meet there. Maybe we can reminisce about the old days. Better days. See you then, Victor. Thank you.
So now we have to choose between going there. Maybe? The price of friendship. Yeah, I imagine we have to either go there or go see Rasputin. But I kind of want to go see Rasputin first and see if we can do that. Oh no, this isn't the way out. But last time I think it progresses time too much. Why is this kid just like camping outside of my house?
Mr. Shitsky.
Why do you keep calling me that?
Put in here.
Sadly, yes.
I know. That's so rude.
It's good to see you. Although, I think I can already see what you need. Let's not waste time. How about that?
I'll be very grateful to you for another round of help.
Let me share something about your pace in hunting for salutors. Aren't you losing yourself too much in it? Again?
Is there something you want to tell me? Do you not want to help me anymore?
Nonsense. You can always count on me. I'm just worried. Close your eyes and focus on my words. Concentrate on my voice. Relax and focus within yourself. Follow my voice inside yourself.
Snick.
Do you see him? He's remarkable.
I can't tame him.
These scenes are not very cool.
You can, and you will. Look, he's afraid of you. Calm your heartbeat. It will scare him off. Calm yourself.
I did it! Yeah. Alright, if the quest with my uncle fails,
Slept a long time.
I'm gonna load.
It feels that way. What year is it?
But this one again?
Still 1905. Yet time flows on inexorably.
Have you seen the future again?
I don't know if it's the future. It could just be some symbols I don't know how to interpret. Heavy clouds drifting over battlefields, reaping a deadly harvest, and these faceless beings walking among strangely contorted bodies, and the ship, unsinkable. Yet it went down with thousands on board. I feel as though I could have stopped it.
Did you watch me sleeping?
You still drool.
I think I shouldn't abuse the Nadarzyński's hospitality any further.
That distressed woman you mentioned, Svetlana. You know, I saw her in my vision. That surly maid brought me the gossip about her that was going around town. This Svetlana is causing herself trouble.
Svetlana.
What was this gossip, may I ask?
Nothing that would sully her in your eyes. She intrigued me. I'd like to meet her. And you know, I think she needs help.
Help? What do you want me to do?
Bring her to me. I won't keep you until next time.
Okay. Old pervert, stop being so rude. Alright, so now we can get more word. We have 4 word. In fact, we got 2 more word because of that. Alright, let's go meet Uncle? What's going on here? Mailbox. It belongs to a certain Mr. and Mrs. Kroguchki. It seems to be little frequent. Apart from the denouncing letters for the Okrana, the mailbox is filled with Mieczyslawa's deliberation and doubt whether anyone actually reads the messages she delivers on a regular basis. Mieczyslawa, the woman I met at the WAS headquarters, is secretly snitching on them to the Okrana. However, her romantic notion of a spy's work has been confronted with reality. I could easily solve the conflict with the anti-thaumaturgists, but it would be at the cost of giving her up to Wiodzimierz. That sounds rude. I don't want to be friends with them in that manner. Where is the quest? Availability of this quest is limited. Southern Srodnitsky. It's somewhere. Note, remember lessons at Andrzejewicz is moved to 6. Well, I already did this. Courier Wartlovsky. Is that a postal office? Bar Londoniski. Londoniski. Wait, I'm confused. I thought it said that it was here. Is it not here? Or is it closed? Is it here? Patisserie. There. Hopefully he didn't mind waiting. Wait. He's not here. It's not here? A story from the Daily Courier. Daily Courier. A dark shadow has been cast on the Imperial Hotel, one of the most exquisite establishments of this kind and the pride of Warsaw. On the night of September 8, a loud party was held there. Young people would revel long into the night, as other hotel guests confirm. The merrymaking was cut short by a tragic event. Early in the morning, one of the attendees, Ludwik Krajewski, fell off the balcony and was killed outright. The police was called immediately and declared it an unfortunate accident. The investigation was led by investigating Judge Alexander Voronin. The deceased was known to be friends with the judge's son, Pyotr, who was also present at the tragic party. There are justified concerns that the investigation might not have been impartial, and that young Voronin might have enjoyed leniency on his father's part. In times like this, it is hard to argue with those who deplore the corruption of today's youth. Oh. That's like directly related to what we're doing right now. See, that's what I mean. You have to read the newspapers. Where are we going? So it was down here. I thought it was at the pastry shop. Like, what did he mean then? One bite is enough to make me feel like I'm 8 years old again. I feel like Warsaw donuts are the only sweet things that happen to me in life. Ah. Oh, fuck. Donuts. Oh, donuts.
Hi, Victor. Something held me up. Have you been waiting long?
Just a moment.
Welcome back to our favorite square. A lot of good memories,
That's true, I do have fond memories of this place.
You were so small. You, Ligia, and Petya would always race from the droshki to the booth.
And then we'd hold up the entire line until we finally decided what filling we wanted in our donuts.
Vanilla.
And Ligia would always rush you.
That's because she only likes them with plum. Who does that? Anyway, I'm guessing you need my help.
You truly are your father's son. To the point. To the point. All right. It's about a certain incident at the Imperial Hotel.
I saw an article in the Courier. Someone fell from a balcony at the Imperial.
Oh, I like that.
Yes, and it's linked to my son.
How is it linked to Petya? Is he all right?
Yes, he's fine. But you see, that wretched balcony is part of his apartment.
I didn't know Petya lived at the Imperial. He didn't mention it when I saw him at the funeral.
He rents an apartment. Says he's more comfortable that way. Closer to his friends. You know, I'd like to be more in touch with him.
You're not very close?
Since losing Helena, it's been up and down between us. My work kept me from devoting enough attention to him. Maybe I was too lenient with him.
Who was the guy who died?
Ludwig Krajewski. He and Petya were from two different worlds. You know, the Krajewskis are... they're not wealthy.
There's nothing wrong with that, but how did he and Petya meet?
That you'll have to ask my son.
Ludwig Krajewski was killed at the Imperial Hotel. His family is reportedly already being pestered by the press, seeking comment on the incident. I should pay them a visit if I want to learn more. Messages failed to load. Wait, what the fuck is happening? Oh, Discord is shitting the bed. Servers are failing to load. Okay. Yeah, May 08. There are issues impacting Discord availability. Okay.
And what role exactly am I here to play, Uncle?
Do what you do best. Use your powers to find out how Ludwig's death is connected to Petya. With all due respect to Stasio, I don't want to make the same mistake judging my only son as he did. I want to know the truth, whatever it is. And those Krajewskis. I know the press is trying to contact them. I fear that without your help, they might publish something untrue.
I'll go see Petya. And where can the Krajewskis be found?
They live in a courtyard-facing apartment of a tenement house near the Imperial.
I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. Thank you. Go. I stay here for a while.
Okay. Let's find out more about the Krajewski. Let's see Petya. Petya first. Hunting crop. A riding crop with a mahogany handle. A mahogany-colored handle. Autumn leaves. A fox, bushy tail among the trees. The memory of autumn hunts is covered by dark clouds. Once every expedition was exciting, but now they have become routine. Yet he must keep doing them to retain his place in the Count's circle of friends. Okay. Is that it out here? Seems like it.
Hello.
Mr. Shulsky, hello. Shall I inform the authorities and hospitals, or shall I wait? Your last visit has become somewhat of a legend.
This time it'll be quiet, I promise. I'm here to see Pyotr Voronin.
Is Master Voronin moving out by any chance?
Never mind. Where can I find our pest?
Room 213, second floor. You've been there already.
Okay. Complaint. Dear sirs, I would like to inform you that my wife and I are forced to shorten our stay at the hotel. If the situation does not change, peaceful rest has recently become impossible here due to the noise coming almost every night, every day, from the flat on the first floor, whereas we have heard Mr. Voronin lives. In addition, there are people of dubious prominence in the vicinity of this flat in the evenings. The only solution for people who care about peace and their reputation is to get far away from such excesses as soon as possible, which we will do if you do not do something about it. Yours sincerely, Alexander Ivanov. Oh. It says I should go there, so let's go here. It shows the thing here.
Shut up, Snake. Did you think we wouldn't find out?
What the fuck is this?
Gotta shut the door. Garbage blew in.
What is this? It's a lot of guys. What do this... Lelek, he is effective at depriving enemies of focus and can transfer your states onto them. Veles, he is a powerful senator whose efficiency depends on luck. Okay. Reduces focus, interrupts the enemy's planned action if the enemy is in the suffering state. It only reduces it once, though. That's not very effective. Lowers all enemies' focus. Oh. Okay. So what if I do that? Wait, what? Oh, okay. Let's just double attack him then. Ah! That just kills him. Then we do that. Lowers all enemies' focus. It's only by one though. I don't know if that was actually worth it. And I don't know if this... Let's see if this AoE here removes his thing. Ouch! Fuck! It doesn't. But I think we can just raw dog and kill these guys. That guy is dead. If we just do that, he dies. No matter what. We interrupted his action. And he's dead. Attacker's wallet. In the wallet of one of the attackers, I found the idea of an Okrana officer. I may be able to use the document for my own purposes. Attacker's hat, threadbare but clean. The hat smells of a freshly printed tabloid. It boils with curiosity about the Sofia Skalan scandal. Because after all, might Rumyantseva reveal a tidbit of information during the interrogation. Information that could be passed on to Governor General Skalan, and thus garner his favor. Oh, this is... Oh, okay. This is where her apartment was. Oh, I see. A bundle of letters from the Russian ambassador in Vienna. They contain criticism of the Empire. Svetlana's letters. The letters are covered with the hoarfrost of cold calculation. Its flowers blossom in a pattern on the sheet of paper, expressing a thought as clear as a shard of ice. Hand over the letters to a superior. Put a noose around the traitor's neck. Accept a promotion. Be appreciated for once. The attack on Svetlana. The Okrana officers came for Sofia Skalan, but stayed because of Svetlana's letters. Showing the correspondence to the authorities would have meant the news for the aristocrat, bringing the officers one step closer to their coveted promotions. So long as they kept climbing that career ladder, the cost didn't matter. I find it very, very odd how many people you just butcher in this game. And the game kind of just brushes it off. Like, are those guys alive?
If you hadn't shown up here.
Shot them with a gun.
Wait a moment, leave me.
Why are the Okrana after you?
Evidently, they got tired of sending threatening letters. Or maybe it's because my last soirée ended with a scandal about the Governor General's daughter. I think they're looking for someone to blame.
But you had nothing to do with what happened to Sofia.
I know, but how can you be sure?
Truth be told...
Victor!
There was a wild saluter at the party. Anyway, if I hadn't caught him, then Samira...
Your father was right about you.
Don't you dare!
No, don't you dare! You're the one who caused the trouble, so you're going to arrange my safe transportation to Vienna. Is that clear?
Yes.
Good. And now forgive me, but I have no intention of staying here a moment longer. Where may I await your return?
At the Nadarzyńskis.
Perfect. Can we leave immediately?
Come on, I'll hail you a carriage.
Wait, my travel chest. I never go anywhere without it. I'd feel safer if you rode with me to the Nadarzyńskis.
If I'm going to help you, I first have to visit the place where a friendship was born, and more than one hope died, where the gods of chaos lounge amid the absinthe fumes.
Что?
I need to go to the London bar.
Just hurry, please.
Okay, first I need to do this thing. Now there's a door there's a door there, but you can't go in there, apparently. So we don't have to go there yet. Are you guys vomiting all over the crime scene? What's happening here?
So, same thing tonight, gentlemen?
You bet. I'll get some cognac. It will help relax the atmosphere.
Someone died and they're still having a party?
So, same thing tonight, gentlemen?
Who's this guy?
It's just my cousin. Hello, Victor. Meet Thomas and Franz. Did you miss me?
I'd like to have a word with you. I've heard you're in trouble.
It was Papa who sent you, wasn't it? I told him to stay out of this. Thomas, Franz, show my cousin the door.
Oh my god. Did they really do half of my health bar in damage? That's a lot. Let's bring out Bukovac and use him on that guy. I like crowd control this dude. Ouch! And we kill him. Fuck you. And then, I was hoping I'd be able to apply more suffering to him before this guy's next action. Maybe we try to... Oh, he's dead, pretty much. Now he kills over. Ugh.
As you can see, I can be stubborn.
Congratulations. Franz and Thomas are tough customers. Well, speak up. I don't have all day.
What happened that night, from your point of view?
Thanks, cousin. It's hard for me to talk about it. He was my friend. We were having fun. Whiskey, cigars, and other amusements. Ludwig got drunk and went out on the balcony. He yelled something about wanting to get higher, even higher. And then there was a scream and a shriek from down below. I stepped out onto the balcony and Ludwig, he was down there, dead.
How do you want to end it? Your friend is dead. He was someone's son.
Yes, the Krajewskis. I know they're poor, but I can help them with that.
They say the press is interested in them.
I've heard. I'm not worried about myself, but it may damage Papa's reputation. And it could take a toll on the Krajewskis too. I want to protect them. Money is no object.
Let me take a look around.
Okay.
As you wish.
Let's go and balance out on the balcony. Hairpin. A hairpin lost on a hotel balcony. She had wanted to fix her hair. Her fingers suddenly became stiff, and her body was seized by a spasm. The metal pin was electrified with terror. The second that destroyed 2 lives imprinted itself on the small ornament, turning it into an artifact of pain. Men's shoes. Shoes are arranged in a neat row in front of the balustrade. The soles emanate with shaky excitement. 1 step on the balustrade, 1 step towards a new life. The man was filled with joy. He would be able to provide a better life for his beloved and his family. He had just signed a document, so everything was on paper. Where is it? Lock, stock, and barrel matchbox. The package is drenched. It's hardly possible to make out the name of the bar. The box still bears a trace of warmth. A break at work. A small flame lights a cigarette. A small flicker of hope glows in the soul. The waitress drifts off into a dream world. She sees herself in a white dress and veil, with her head held high, valued at last. Trace familiar, scared person. The hotel tragedy. So at the time of Ludwig's death, someone else was on the balcony. A witness. A woman, most likely a waitress from the Lock, Stock, and Barrel bar. Is this guy just sleeping in the fucking bathtub? What's going on? Maybe we can ask him.
Do you need anything else?
No, I would ask him about the woman.
As you wish.
No, where's the door? But I don't know. I think I might stop here. It's a short stream, but I am super tired. And tomorrow there's like a birthday thing, and not my birthday. And then I have to do other things. I think I might just take an early night today. And I'll be honest, the game is a little boring. It's a little boring. I don't think it's bad, but it does have pacing and presentation issues. So I can definitely see why people say that it's boring. Because it is a little boring. It looks like it's on rails. Yeah, it's one of the difficulties with making a detective game. That it's very easy for a detective game to just be detective themed. And it's not like you're not actually really doing any detective things. Because it's literally just like, there's some things you click on, and then that gives you the entire story, and that's it. And that's how you just finish the objective, more or less. But it's not even that, it's just the fact that there's so much like random dialogue and stuff that the game loses its pacing a lot. And then when things do happen, it's like, you know, like when you go to Rasputin and it's supposed to be like, yeah, we're taming this guy, and it's like one cutscene and like you point at the Pokemon and then it ends and then you leave and that's yeah. Yeah. It could be a little bit more fleshed out, have a little bit more meat on the bones for sure. But we'll continue. I don't know how long it is actually. Like, It's not very long, so we'll finish it, and then we'll see. Then we will see. But yeah, definitely on Sunday we'll get some more stuff in, and hopefully a little bit of programming too. We'll continue tomorrow either way. But yeah, I'm gonna go and just lie down. Yeah. Until next time, thanks for hanging. Have a good night. Bye-bye.